Today we're doing a just chatting. Again, a just chatting. We have our own Jamie, Sam. Sam is our Jamie, and he's going to be bringing up topics for us to discuss and to talk about. And today, it looks like we're talking about some extinct animal that has returned from the depths. And I don't know what this is, but Andy does, and we're going to talk about it. And we have a video to watch. Sam, just make sure let's run it up. So what we're talking about is the
uninstinction, I guess, of dire wolves. It's like that
dire wolves.
Big ass wolf, it's making a comeback.
Okay.
13,000 years after the last dire wolf walked the earth, scientists say they've now brought them back. Here's our chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman, with the video tonight.
Tonight, a howl 13,000 years in the making. In a first for science, biotech company Colossal Biosciences says it brought the extinct dire wolf back to life, a species that hasn't walked the earth since the Stone Age.
Wow. The dire wolf is the first de-extinct species.
Well known from HBO's hit show Game of Thrones, ABC News given exclusive access into Colossal's lab in Dallas, where scientists are using genes from gray wolves to create dire wolves.
Oh, so they're not
a gray wolf genome, a gray wolf cell, which is already genetically 99.5% identical to dire wolves, and we've edited those cells at multiple places in its DNA sequence to contain the dire wolf version of the DNA. That animal looks like a dire wolf, it will behave like a dire wolf, and it is a dire wolf.
Now, 7 months old, dire wolves Romulus and Remus eating well and getting bigger every day.
And David, the company tells us they're not stopping there. They plan to have woolly mammoths roaming the earth again by 2028.
Wow.
Imagine that.
Wait, go back a second. By when? Play.
That this de-extinction could harm.
No, just press. Yeah.
Wolves Romulus and Remus eating well and getting bigger every day.
And David, the company tells us they're not stopping there. They plan to have woolly mammoths roaming the earth again by 2028. Critics argue that this de-extinction...
Okay, pause it. That's kind of okay. So they didn't bring them. Well, okay. So I don't even know like if that's considered a de-extinction because it's not a dire wolf, but like it is.
So the scientists explain that they share
99.5. Yeah.
So, and if you're just changing the DNA to match.
But what is a dire wolf?
Then it is. It's an ancient wolf.
Is it like a bigger version of a wolf? Like what is a dire wolf? What makes if I was to look, if I had a dire wolf and a wolf in front of me, what is the difference? You know what I mean?
I think they might be bigger.
Dude, they're
Samir,
huge.
what is the verdict on?
Let me see if I can find a good. Oh yeah. Oh, this might be good. So right.
No.
So they're bigger.
No. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, they're huge. Hold on. This will be a good. Hold on.
How big? Yeah.
Game.
So how heavy does
Okay,
a dire
here we go.
wolf get? Like okay, so it's like just a very very big wolf.
Yeah.
So those little puppies, those little puplings that are 7 months old, are gonna end up being huge, essentially.
Yeah. They're 3 months old and they're 90 pounds.
7 months old.
7 months
Oh,
old.
damn.
And they're 90 pounds.
Okay, well I didn't see that size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
Wow.
Dude, they're gonna get huge. And then the theory is that currently they're not 100% purebred direwolf, but once they grow up and then they mate and reproduce,
that makes
then
sense.
they'll become 100%.
I think that would be cool to have those de-extinct animals kind of raised in their environment, but give the ability for the public to see them in some way.
Have you seen? Okay, so this is another topic that we can talk about. Have you seen the hospital / zoo that I think his name is Amani, the Indian guy, the very Sam, can you look it up? It's like the zoo in India, but it's also like an animal hospital. It's the largest in the world.
Yeah.
So I wonder if like something like this.
Most exclusive
exclusive wildlife tour that we have ever done at a
Mbani.
private wildlife rescue and rehab, where he has decided to rescue and save the largest amount of animals of anywhere
that's
on the
cool.
planet. And
Yeah.
we have the first ever exclusive behind-the-scenes tour at Ventara, India.
Ventara. So that's what the place is called. And so they have this facility. I'm pretty sure his name is Mbani. I think I could be wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So he built this rescue hospital, and I was thinking like with these animals that they're bringing back from extinction, it'd be cool to have like something like this, where like this is obviously, I think this is private, but a very high end, care facility for these animals. Like it would be cool to see them.
Like a spa.
That's literally what it is. I mean, he explains it right here. That's literally an elephant spa. It's like, I watched this video. Forrest has really cool videos, but this is a spa for.
Too much gravity and too much pressure.
Yeah, so what happens is when the elephants are outside, before they came here, these are rescued elephants, right?
Yeah.
So they're being used for logging, or riding, or entertainment purposes, circuses, for example.
So as hydrotherapy,
So that's hydrotherapy. So it's good for their joints and stuff because they have, arthritis. But it's wild. This stuff is wild. And, the first thing, like I said, I think of is like if there was something like this for these animals that they're bringing back to life. The thing is that like you said, you can't bring them back to life without them reproducing. So they're going to have to reproduce in order to actually come back from extinction. I mean, this seems like the perfect place for something like that. You know what I mean? But this stuff is sick. This stuff is so cool. I don't know how much money he invested into this, but there are close to extinct animals here. They got everything you can imagine, and they're just rehabilitating them.
and now they just have this high.
Yeah, but dude, you can't set like a dire wolf out into the world. Like that's
No.
gonna mess up the ecosystem.
That's the thing. So like our ecosystem, I mean, it's the circle of life. Like there's animals that kill other animals for food and nutrition, and like if you let out a dire wolf, what is it gonna eat?
A grizzly bear.
It's gonna just mess up what is that called?
The food chain.
Food chain. There you go. It's gonna mess up the food chain. But like it would completely mess up the food chain. That's the problem though. Is like letting like a mammoth. What does a mammoth eat? They're probably vegetarian. No. Yeah, they're probably just like elephants. They eat.
Speaking of vegetarian, I recently overheard somebody ordering a very large amount of soy products. It took every ounce of control to not say anything. He's like, I'll take the tofu this, I'll take the soy milk that, I'll do the liquid estrogen over here. And I'm like, what is this? I thought people knew this by now. Like I was one of the first early adopters of avoiding soy.
Yeah.
I was one of the first people. People thought I was nuts. I'd go to a restaurant, I'd say, hey, I'd pull the allergy card. I'm like, I'm allergic to soy. And they'd be like, oh my God, sir, hold on. Let me just check the ingredients. And I'm like, all right. So they're checking the ingredients, and that's my personal choice to not to consume soy. It might be in things here and there by a small amount, but it was wild where I was witnessing somebody just ordering soy products, soy.
How did we get to this topic?
Because you talked about vegetarian.
Oh.
If you are a vegetarian, for a variety of reasons, try legumes. Try kidney beans. Try other forms of...
Well, they come out with this like
pea protein.
Well, pea protein, yes.
Just stay away from the soy stuff.
Well, recently not recently, but they've been making like Impossible burgers and stuff. Isn't that mostly out of beans?
If you are a man,
that's a question,
and you care about your androgen receptors,
your genitalia,
not just that, dude.
Your
So you have these plugs in your body. They look like plug holes. Like you see the plug in your house, and they're called androgen receptors. You have hormones that flow in your blood. Those hormones go into the receptor. The receptor, picture the hormone is like this, and the receptor it takes it, right? When you take, and this is to my understanding, when you take in and you consume phytoestrogens, which is a plant-based estrogen, it can block certain receptors, to my understanding, and cause possibly some issues. So you got to try to avoid those things. And another thing that's super important that people don't realize is lavender.
Oh, I hate lavender.
Men should stay away from lavender. Men should stay away from tea tree oil. Men should try to take it easy with the hops. So if you're a beer drinker, just try to reel it in. But that's next topic.
China came out with, a Chinese car company came out with a new hypercar that is 1,300 horsepower, and it jumps.
It jumps?
It jumps.
Let's see it. Let's move away from the zoo for a minute. All right, let's. Whoa!
Just wait. Just wait.
What brand is it?
Jeez, that's actually
Great.
damn. What is this?
No fucking way.
The body style's pretty sweet. Hold on.
Is it all electric?
Yeah.
It's all electric?
It's all electric.
Oh, it's all electric. So if there's like a pothole,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like, why? Like, what?
Why would you need that?
The suspension's got to be like.
the rear window looks like an SVJ. Look at the rear.
Yeah, the rear. Yeah, it does kind of, like the diffuser on the back. Yeah.
Wow.
Great.
All right, so what? That's all electric?
Yeah, so
Yang
this is all the stuff on it.
Me, dude.
People are going to be calling it Yank Wang.
Yang Wang launched UN price at $1.6 million. Okay, so this is the thing though. What I'm seeing is practically a plaid engine in a nice looking body, so they can call it a hypercar, and it jumps.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to get that much for that.
No way. It looks nice. They did a decent. I don't actually.
1,300 horsepower.
I don't think they should have asked for a price point like that.
1.6 million. Wait, was that 1.6 million US dollars?
I don't think they'll get that.
RMB. So what would it be in? So just look up. Yeah, what would it be in US dollars?
Shit.
Is this the first car made by Yang Wang?
No, I think they've done other stuff before, but there's the first one in a while.
Oh,
that
it's not 1.68 million.
No, that's RMB. So I'm trying to do.
My bad.
Let's do the.
My bad.
No, it's not your bad. You didn't understand.
I didn't know.
Sam, what's the exchange?
Oh, only 200,000. I mean, only, but you know.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. But for us, it's going to be.
It's like
no.
right
For us, it's going to be 450,000.
It's like right there. Then I'm like,
yeah.
I think like 120
would make. Well, the thing is
I think 120.
But this is the thing. You can't put 120 in a car that looks like that. Not saying that I'm in love with it, but it's supposed to be a hypercar. $200,000 is actually cheap for a hypercar, but at the same time, this is not going to be popular in the United States. Look up other cars that was made by Yang Wang. Are they like a popular brand? Like what's? I need to know their story.
I feel like if anything, it should be hybrid. Why doesn't it have an? I want a roar. I want an engine.
Yeah, that's a little. Yeah.
The market that buys that vehicle wants the
engine. Yes. So they make Range Rover. Wait, what?
Makes me so mad.
Oh, we just found it. We found the manufacturer for Rolls-Royce. we found the body specs for the Rolls-Royce.
Do they just do trucks? No way.
But what kind of website is this? Is it made in China?
It's a Chinese.
So we have an all-electric
hypercar? Is that what it is, Sam? A hypercar?
Yeah, it's a hypercar. Yeah.
Hyper.
Well, I think BYD.
Hyper's,
Yeah. Hyper's like with Koenigsegg and like.
It's up above supercar.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if I'd call that a hypercar though. And if you watch the video back, it topped off. Go back to the video. It looked like the governor topped it off at like 120 or something.
I think you just showed that it was going one.
Well, no, it stopped.
Yeah, but I doubt that's like a.
Well, I feel better that it's not 1.6 million.
But
so also my question is this self-driving right now?
Yeah, stopped at 120, and it's kilometers per hour. I don't know what the change is for 120. If it's so look, what is the name of this car? U9, Yangwang U9. So look up on YouTube Yangwang U9. Like, is this a concept? Is it real? Is it out?
No, it's real. It's real. It's unveiled. You can buy it.
Look up Yangwang U9.
But imagine if they put
1,200 horsepower.
V12 in there with electrical assist, like a LaFerrari.
Yeah, that'd be fucking nuts.
That would really get the attention of that market.
Wait. The reasonably priced hypercar. I can't. Like, watch videos of it, like real life videos, not like animation videos.
Like this?
Yeah, just anything.
Feature that I think you're going to be quite
Shmee.
impressed with that I've never
Shmee, I
seen
love
before.
Shmee.
This is the Yangwang U9 from Build Your Dreams, BYD. This is their premium brand. Think Lexus from Toyota or Infiniti from Nissan. This is a 1,300 horsepower electric supercar for less than £200,000. There are 4 electric motors, one on each corner, so you've got all sorts of clever things that it can do. You've also got 500 kilowatt charging thanks to being able to plug it in on both sides at once effectively. Something totally innovative, so you can get from 30% to 80% in just 10 minutes. But something I've never seen somebody do before, which is really quite innovative, is that you could get into the car by pressing a button just under here, or to make it unique, you can do this. Just knock on it, and the doors will open themselves up, motorized.
It's like there's like knuckle marks on it.
Bam! Now take a look inside. This is a production spec car. You can see lovely fit and finish to the interior.
Production
and we're going to go up the hill climb here at the Goodwood Festival of Speed in the U9.
Interesting.
Now this car has a feature
Interesting.
that I think you're going to be quite.
Do you know what's so funny about Shmee?
Go to another video, yeah.
I don't know where that name came from.
It's not, yeah.
But me and my sister growing up, my little sister, the word Shmee meant between us, it meant like you're stupid. It was like a thing we said. Oh, we like, oh, Shmee.
Yeah.
It was like this thing we just said.
That's funny.
And this guy's like, hello, I'm Shmee. And I'm like, what? But
That's
this
funny.
is weird.
It's just in your back of your head, you're like, oh, this is not. Go to like.
I know, but this is
this?
the other part of the company.
This guy's really cool.
This is the other car that they were
that's
doing.
that's the BYD or Yangwang SUV.
Yeah. The U8.
Kaitian.
That's open. Probably.
I think it's actually pretty nice. Huh? All right.
How much are those?
I think it was 70K on the website.
How much is this
Just looking
SUV?
at- I think 70.
70?
Yeah, where was that?
Yangwang. The issue with these type of up and coming brands is getting it serviced later on. If God forbid they go belly up, where are you gonna get parts?
Yeah. Wait, go to the next video. Go back up.
What the hell? It's an all right design.
It's not bad. No, I like it.
I like the doors. The only thing I don't like is that it's all electric. I wonder what the horses on it is.
1,200, 1,300.
1,300 rounding up.
See, this is the thing that I don't get about electric cars. Is like, you can put a powerful engine like the Plaid, a powerful battery, whatever you want to call it, in a body like this, and you can call it a supercar. Like, all electric engines are fast, naturally. They just are. But there's no gears. It goes right away. There's no lag. There's no anything. So it's like, yes, I understand that there are slow electric cars and then there are fast electric cars, and there's a difference, obviously. I don't know how they work, really, so I can't speak on it too much, but like, to me, it's like, okay, you can get this, or you can get a Tesla Model S Plaid P90D or whatever, and it's like the same. It's like the same speed, same everything. You're simply just buying the body, right?
Yes.
Because like the thing is with combustion engines is you're buying the engine made by Ferrari. You're buying the SVJ engine made by Lamborghini.
Yeah.
That engine cannot be replaced. But with electric cars, is there anything unique to the engine, to the powertrain? Is there anything unique to that makes it like, okay?
I think it's the range. Like how long?
Yeah, but that's like stupid. You know what I mean? Like just the range, like the range is different. Like it's all the same thing, but with a different body. So what's the point? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally get it. It's just kind of
like, because this is a cool looking car, but like I'm gonna say it again, I'd rather just get a P90D and it'll probably, or like a Porsche Taycan, and it'll probably blow this thing out of the water.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's interesting. This is
so no, I do know with the styling. The body styling, the way the doors come up, the interior, the choice of colors that I've seen so far, and the interior colorways, not really my jam. I would have designed a much more aesthetically pleasing layout for color. But the body lines and the shape,
it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It looks like an R8 in the back. It looks like a Corvette in the front and a McLaren on the side with the way that the doors go up. In my opinion, that's what it looks like. Yeah. The way, the fact that it can jump is an interesting concept. Like, it's like, okay, like, is that going to be used? This has never been a thing other than with the Maybach trucks, the big SUVs. Those were able to bounce, which is cool. You know, the G-Wagon's able to do that quick turn or the very, very tight turn. Thank you so much for joining us today on Real Business Roundtable. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We'll see you next time. Peace out.